Peace, love, and abundance, family. Stay ready. You never gotta get ready, and stay dangerous out in there in them streets. No fab talk, semen retention, and sexual warfare. Now, I know I've been disconnected from YouTube for a little while, for like the past 2-3 months, and this is just something that has come upon my heart. This is something that the ancestors have told me to speak upon, and I just feel like I'm here to speak upon it. You feel me? A lot of people need the knowledge of the fifth elements, you feel me, of Judah. So, first off, no fab. For someone who doesn't know what this means, this abbreviation means, it means fucking any pussy. Okay, we're gonna get a little vulgar tonight. This is kind of for all my males out there. And even though I do have a female tonight who's gonna connect with me and tap in with this podcast and just give her perspective on semen retention and no fab. You feel me? I have a female that's gonna actually speak tonight. Shout out to the queen. She's here right now. But like I said, this is a very powerful lesson that I'm gonna give tonight. All right. So we're gonna jump right into it. No music, no nothing. We're gonna jump right into it. So no fab, fucking any pussy. What do I feel about this? So if you are younger than 21, you shouldn't even be indulging in this conversation. Okay? If you are younger than 21, you are supposed to be tapping in to your spirit, your spiritual sexual essence. So this just means connecting with females that's around your age, tapping into your sexual energy. You feel me? You're supposed to have couple partners as a young age. If you're before 21, you're supposed to be tapping in, family, learning how to experience, learning how to fuck. All right. Like I said, this is we gonna get a little vulgar. We're gonna get a little vulgar tonight. So strap in, all right, and get ready. So like I said, for all my males under 21, when it comes to semen retention and no fab, this is something that you shouldn't be tapping into. Okay? I'm talking to all my males that are over 21 and who has experienced sexual energies, who has had multiple partners. Okay, this is who I'm talking to. All right. So, like I said, when it comes to semen retention, this is some real shit, though, family. Semen retention is connected to holding your light force in, not releasing. You heard? Not releasing. Okay. And this is what semen retention is about. A lot of fighters, a lot of Buddhas tap into the spiritual practice, which is just connected to holding your semen in for over a month, over 30 days. And what this supposedly does is charge your chakra energy. This charges your kundalini energy, which in turn heightens your life force by holding in your sperm. If you are over 21, you have to be over 21. This is the thing. When you revolve around the sun a certain amount of years, this charges your chakras and your kundalini energy too. You feel me? You can't be under 21, talk about semen retention and shit like that, because you haven't had your laps around the sun yet. You feel me? You have to have your laps around the sun. You have to level up cellularly. You feel me, family, when it comes to semen retention. Okay? And another thing too is semen retention is supposed to be practiced by certain masters, certain master students who are trying to achieve higher thoughts of consciousness when it comes to tapping into the information. Like I said, semen retention is not for everybody. You feel me, family? This shit is some real shit. So me being here with a female, though, I want to know what her perspective is when it comes to semen retention, though. You feel me? What do you think? Because say somebody's in a relationship, you feel me, and then they stumble across the knowledge of semen retention, holding a nut up when they have been having sex with a significant other damn near every day, and then all of a sudden they be like, hold on, I don't want to, I don't want to have sex with my partner. I want to practice semen retention. As a female, what would you say if I just were to be like, I'm not trying to have sex with you for a couple months? How would you feel? What would you say?
I mean, if the female understands where you're coming from spiritually and like consciously why you're doing it, then she should be accepting of it. But you can't just up and just semen retent. You have to make sure you're still taking care of your girl, you know? Like even if it's like back massages or, you know, just cooking her a little breakfast, there has to be that intimacy, because a lot of females don't even need sex. We just need that intimacy. So, I mean, I feel like definitely if you're a younger person, you don't need to semen retent because you need to get that experience. But if you're an older man, I feel like definitely.
And if you're in a relationship still.
And honestly, to me, after learning, as a woman, learning about semen retention and knowing that certain men do practice semen retention, to me, that's a very courageous, strong, powerful thing to do as a man, especially to know that I can do this, I can fuck, you know, this girl, I can do this, but choosing not to. And especially like being in a relationship, like that's even more powerful to me. To me, that's strong. I like a man that can say no and stick up for his beliefs and what he believes in and has core values. So to me, after learning about semen retention, that's a very strong,
Wow, that's deep. So this is how you know this practice is very sacred, because Shorty just pretty much said, someone who pretty much says no, you're more attracted to that, right?
Yes.
Someone who's like, wait, hold up, I don't even want your pussy, I don't even want to fuck, I'd rather just connect with your mind. I'd rather, you feel me? That's more attractive to you. That's what you're saying?
Definitely.
And this is a baddie. You heard? This is a baddie I'm talking to right now, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. This is a super baddie.
Nobody likes things that are easy.
What you say? Say that again, Shorty.
Said nobody likes things that are easy.
No one likes things that are easy. Wow. See?
Some people do, but they don't. That means they're just not.
You gotta. Can you come a little closer to me? Just come a little closer so the mic can hear you. You heard? Because like I said, this StreamYard shit is very weird. So if you want to come, just come as close as possible so the microphone can hear you. So, like I said, guys, this is a very important build. You know how Judah Hunnit, Fifth Element University, we come with powerful information every time I come on this bitch. Even though there's not too many people that, you know, feel me, connect with me. But it's the people that need to, you know? So as you as a powerful goddess, as you as a powerful queen, you're saying that it's more attractive when a dude just wants to tap into other things in sexual energy. This is what you're telling me.
I mean, there's a difference between a guy that's strong in his mindset and just, you know, just because guys are gonna do whatever they want. They're low vibrational. They think with their root chakra. At the end of the day, like 90% of men are just out for, you know, just one thing. At the end of the day, pussy, like they just want that, you know.
Exactly.
But for a man to just be selective and just know what he wants, that's very powerful and strong to me. And then exactly, and then learning about the semen retention thing, like that's even more
another
powerful.
Thing, while we're on this conversation, let's talk about sex tantra. Let's talk about having sex in other ways than physical intercourse. You feel me? What do you think about that? Because there's practices that people are talking about now where people can have like sexual like eruptions, sexual orgasms without physical touch. What do you think about that? And this just has to do with spiritual meditation, intertwining bodies, like meditation intertwining without
I feel like your chakras have to
be aligned.
Without
Connection.
You really have to be spiritually balanced to reach that climax,
that level,
spiritually, right? You really have to be in tune with your body. As for a female, like as you get older, your climaxes change, and I personally experienced it. As I get older, they're more intense and stuff. So I definitely can see how tantric practices could definitely reach.
So without penetration, just like literally just physical touch without penetration.
Definitely.
I feel like, and that's where spiritual people are going, you know,
because like I said,
semen retention is very important. Holding your semen is very important.
I'm not going to say here and stunt and like I know anything about tantra.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate right now, because like I said, I have a love and hate with that semen retention shit. I feel like the semen retention is an agenda brought up by the LGBTQ community to stop procreation.
I agree.
To stop people from stop males from tapping into their masculinity. This is what I truly in my heart. This is what the ancestors is telling me. And this is why if you look at my page and you see any semen retention videos that I've been talking about, I talk down about it because I feel like it's something to do with it's just negative because as a young male, you're not supposed to be being like, hold on, I held my nut in
at
for
a
3
certain
years.
Age.
You're not supposed to be like
it's
that.
It's an age
you know?
thing. It's definitely an age thing.
I feel like they're targeting the younger community when it comes to
if you're under like 27, 30, you should not be semen retention.
That's what I
you
always
need
put
to
out.
release to build that 21, testosterone, you know?
I tell people if they're
you
under
need
21,
that.
that's
no,
my theory.
Young male should definitely be out there.
Yeah, tap in. Yeah, bro, because you got to think about it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Facts. And this is what I truly believe within my heart. And this is why I say the semen retention agenda is not for everybody, bro. And it's just something that is a distraction. And this is a spiritual warfare. Okay. And when we truly look at spiritual warfare, it taps into when we were babies, even when it comes down to circumcision. Okay. Me and Shorty was talking about this earlier. We were talking about when we get circumcised when we are younger, this is unnatural. Okay, because when you get circumcised, think about it, this is uncovering the whole head of your penis, therefore you get more
sensitized.
Yeah, you get more sense. That's a beautiful word. You have more sensitivity to the tip of your penis. We going in today, family. Fuck it, I'm going. And think about it, family. If you you get circumcised and you have your shit exposed, you're more sexualized.
This is a topic
you heard?
I could really just talk about.
I know. You're more sexualized. You heard? This is some real shit. So you're more prone to destroy yourself with your root chakra. You heard? Exactly. It's because it's exposed. All right. Now think about if we wasn't circumcised, your penis head wouldn't be so exposed, so you wouldn't have so much sexual energy. Because you got to think about it, family. They do that. They cut the foreskin from the penis for a reason, family, to get you more stimuli. All right. This is how you destroy a people with sexual energy, and not to mention what they do with some of this foreskin, which I heard was crazy.
They make creams out of it.
They make creams,
anti-wrinkle creams.
You feel me? Even you got a lot of people. What are they doing now?
No, there's a video of Sandra Bullock on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She's talking about how they take babies' foreskin and they make it into creams.
Oh my God!
Wait, you want me to pull it up?
Go ahead, pull it up. Yep, send it to me. Let's go.
I'll pull it up over here.
Yeah, pull it up. Wait, hold on.
And you could screen share it.
Yep, pull it up. And then you got people what is that shit called where people put like stem cells into their joints and shit? I forgot exactly what it's called. But you got a lot of people now, and don't get caught up with this shit. You got a lot of people doing certain surgery aborted. It's right here.
We can't even talk about the A word.
Oh yeah, adrenochrome. We can't talk about none of that adrenochrome. We can say it, but we can't.
We can't say it.
Hold on, let me share my screen real quick. But like I said, y'all, we got to get in tune, man, when it comes to some of these practices, man. You got to know what certain practices you're supposed to tap into. You got to know what certain practices you're supposed to leave alone. You heard? But when it comes to semen retention, I have a love-hate with it. A love-hate relationship with it. I feel like if you're in a relationship with a queen, you should be at least releasing one time a week, maybe two. All right. And this is coming from, divine fifth element energy. You heard? I feel like if you got a queen, bro, you should be releasing her at least one day a week, bro. And then you hold your life force in for the rest of the week. Simple. But yeah, you should be releasing at least 1 or 2 times a week if you're over 25. If you're over the age of 25 years old, you should only be releasing 1 to 2 times a week. If you're under the 25, you could release up to 4 times a week. Okay. And this is why I tell all my young brothers, bro, you need to tap in, bro. You need to be able to please the divine feminine energy. This is why a lot of niggas grow up and they don't got no girlfriends. They don't got no feminine energy because you don't know how to fuck, nigga. You don't know how to please the divine feminine energy. So this is why I said from the age 16 to 25, you're supposed to be experiencing, y'all. You're supposed to be tapping in, bro. You're supposed to be tapping into the female. No, you're not supposed to be in no relation. If you under 25 years old, bro, you shouldn't be in no motherfucking relationship, cuz. You heard, cuz? You shouldn't be in no motherfucking relationship if you under 25 years old, cuz. If you under 25, cuz, you should be out here. You should be out here slanging, cuz. Especially if you out here slanging, cuz. Cause that's another thing. A lot of niggas don't be blessed spiritually and physically. And that's another thing too I want to talk about with you. You heard? While I have a divine female presence on my podcast, that's another thing that size matter. Wow. Wow. Honestly, and I want you to be honest. Like, I really want you to be honest right here. This is a very
how honest?
Honest question.
Honestly,
like, does size matter? Because American standard, when you look at certain porn measurements, when you look at the overall measurement of penis size, we're getting very truthful on this podcast. They say that the average penis size is like 5 to 6 inches. So as a divine, and I'm telling y'all now, I wish I could share my screen, but Shorty said she don't want to be shared on the screen right now. You know, we just chilling, we tapping in, so I respect her request. But Shorty is a baddie, right? And I'm pretty sure that she's I'm not trying to disrespect, but I'm pretty sure you've seen your little fair share. You feel me? You've seen your fair share of penises, you understand?
I don't know how honest I can be.
So what do you think? Is that a good...
Honestly, it's about how you wiggle it.
Okay. Is that your real request as a baddie? Someone who is a thick woman, beautiful face. Do they know we're together? Oh. So as a beautiful face, thick booty woman, you're telling me that it doesn't matter the size, it just matters how you're wiggling. Honestly. And this is an honest question. Why am I later?
To me, if you're taking, I don't know, as like a woman, like this is a hard question to answer.
I want you to be honest, though. That's the thing. It's honest. This is what my
if you're lacking in that area, you have to make up in other areas.
Okay. Wow.
And from my experience, those who lacked in that area made up in those other areas. So it wasn't a problem.
So you mean
a gentleman? It doesn't have to. It's not material things. Not all girls are materialistic.
So they bought you shit?
No. It just comes down to like I don't know, chivalry, kindness.
So is chivalry dead in this time? Wow, chivalry. She used the word chivalry.
Definitely it's dead.
It's dead. So holding the door open for your queen and taking the bill and paying for the bill. I feel like that shit not dead, man. Women
just paying attention to like your girl's energy. Like, how is your day today? Like, can I get you anything? Like, let me just. I know I'm a rubber. I need my rubs.
So you like massages?
I love massages. You come give me a massage.
Like most women are like that too.
I be the cooker, so like you cook me a little meal. Like I appreciate it. It's those little things that go a long way with me.
Wow.
So, but I went through a lot of experiences in my childhood where they kind of changed my outlook on certain things. So, to me, I view intimacy in different ways, which is okay, definitely. And now I'm grateful for it because it makes me stick out, isn't it?
So it's so crazy that I'm having this conversation and it's time and semen retention because, like I said, boys, you can have sex with a woman and not penetrate her. Shorty right here is a baddie that just pretty much said like, yo, a massage, a good food, a good conversation pretty much is damn near almost equivalent to, you feel me? Physical sex, right? That's crazy. That's crazy though to me. you know? And I feel like if you're a fifth element, and if you're, like I said, if you're someone who's tapping into semen retention, that's beautiful to me, because it's like, okay, I'm trying to hold in my nut, but let me pleasure my woman other ways, you know? And this is why I wanted to have this conversation with you, you know? So, wow, beautiful conversation, man. Uh, Beautiful, yo. You know, we talked about the spiritual warfare a little bit too. Like I said, the whole circumcision thing.
That's messed up.
Is a real modern spiritual warfare to uh the indigenous, because the indigenous wasn't doing that. We're natural. You're not supposed to cut foreskin off your penis, family, because what that does is that stimulates you sexually more, because your head is exposed. And this is what the head of the penis is for. You feel me? It
just sensitizes you.
What exactly. So they cut that shit off to have you extra stimulated, therefore having you wanting to fuck everything, always having you constantly thinking in your root chakra. So therefore you can never truly exist in your higher chakras. You feel me? You can never exist in the Akashic records. You can never exist in your third eye, because you're constantly in your lower chakra due to what they did to us when we was babies. And like I said, family, they did that shit to me too. Nigga, I'm circumcised, nigga. So I feel it. I'm feeling it now more than ever, that I know the knowledge of the circumcision knowledge. You feel me? That shit's scary, family. This is how you destroy people, bro. And then think about it, especially in America. Think about the videos they push. Think about the feminine energy that they push. Yes, Queen. Go ahead. My bad.
So I remember being in high school, and like, you know, like pillow talk. Like we would always like talk about like little gossip, like, oh, so and so's not circumcised, and it would be like a gross thing.
Oh, when someone wasn't circumcised, it would be gross to you.
Yeah. So
wow. Wow. And yo, you're not the first woman to say that. You feel me? You're not the first woman to say that. But it's like, that's the natural look. And I'm not trying to get on here talking about that, but this is the shit that we need to start talking about as fifth elements, bro. It's like, this shit not natural, bro. That shit stimulates your sexual energy way more, bro, when you get circumcised.
But you gotta think, when you circumcise your baby, the first experience they have on this fleshly realm is pain and suffering. And think, as a man, what's your one weakness that hurts the most?
Yeah, when you get hit in your dick. Hell yeah.
So like, think of that. That will naturally just hurt you.
That's why I had you on here. Facts. The first couple hours of us being here on this physical realm, they cut our, you feel me, family? Shit crazy, cuz. I ain't even gonna lie, this was a divine bill, cuz. I'm not even gonna lie, this shit was a divine bill, cuz. Somebody said, let me ask a question. How much does women absorb her partner's energy? The more the intimacy, the more attracted is the couple. I kind of understand what you're saying, Nick, a little bit. So the thing about women is, women shouldn't have multiple partners, because women absorb energy. Women absorb semen that is being released into the vaginal cavity. And they have the potential, depending on the pH level of a queen, they have the potential to hold the semen, hold the information and the DNA that is stored within the semen for up to 10 to 15 years. So this is why a lot of women in America have a chaotic energy, a chaotic frequency. They might seem calm at first and shit like that, but deep down within, they are chaotic, because of the DNA that is being released within a vaginal cavity.
Are you talking about the women?
Yes, women. All right, this is very important. Okay, this is very important.
As a woman, so your body. Can I
they absorb damn near. They absorb 80% of the semen that is released within a vaginal cavity.
Your body does not know how to break semen down, so it naturally gets stored in a database up in your whatever you want to call it. So all those genes and all that semen and all that DNA literally retains in your body. So especially when you were to have a child, it's crazy if you really pay attention. You can see certain characteristics in your child of previous lovers.
I've been telling people that for years. That's crazy you even know that. You heard, Shorty? I ain't even gonna lie. So Shorty is pretty much saying that you can have a baby with a motherfucker, and this baby will biologically be his, but the baby will look like your previous lover. Because the DNA that was stored within the vaginal cavity. See, this is higher vibrational conversations that motherfuckers need to start having. This is scientific level conversations.
Oh, Nick, the woman absorbs all of her partner's energy, everything. Everything. I can feel,
especially if you're having sex with your partner raw. This is why it's very important for all my niggas. If you out there, like I said, if you under 25,
she's getting your DNA. She's getting your life force. She's getting your thoughts.
Especially for my females, if you are out here tapping into, don't let no nigga go up in you without no condom.
Yeah, wear that rubber.
Be letting no motherfucker nut in you. Without no condom, unless that's your man.
Listen, and rubber blocks electricity too. So
that's another thing. Yeah, that's why that's why I said the sexual energy is how you destroy people. I feel like we're not even supposed to be having. Think like, listen, though, we're not even supposed to be having sex how we be having sex, though. I feel like we should technically be only having sex to procreate.
Because we're over sexualized. Because everyone's circumcised.
You know, this is why. Boom! Look, you probably have some type of birth control, right?
I'm on the shot.
Most women have some type of birth control. This is how you know it's not natural to even get no motherfucking birth control.
Yeah, no.
You ain't supposed to be getting no fucking shots in your body. That shit coming. That's the same shit that these motherfuckers made the.
There's actually herbs though
made
that
the
you
jab
can ingest.
Made the jab fucking vaccine from. It's the same shit. That,
so when I was in herbal school, they really didn't teach us that much, but there is called abrafation herbs.
Yeah.
And traditional Indian medicine uses a lot of them
to stop
and black
seed.
Yeah, so it's like it's a natural
pleasure.
It's a natural but they have herbs that block your egg production, so it can work as a birth control, or they actually have herbs that you can ingest. Like for example, you're not even technically supposed to ingest too much basil when you're pregnant, but there's a lot of herbs that can cause your body to force the fetus out. And there's birth control one. Who's calling? What's happening?
My nigga Thad calling. Oh. Hold up 1 second.
So
my best friend called.
Yeah, circumcision definitely causes over sexualization. I'm not trying to get too personal, but if you think like after
I'm gonna call you right
after you do your thing, and if you stay in for too long, it feels like super sensitive, like you know. I don't know. You can say I know if you know, but it's definitely an oversensitive thing. Like it just looks like it's
keep talking,
stretched and oversensitized. But it's fucked up. Like I definitely remember in high school, like us girls would definitely like low key make fun of the people that were like. There was only one kid that I can remember. I didn't see it, but everybody knew. And that's messed up. And if there's any listeners out there that are uncircumcised, good for you. It's messed up because I didn't know this knowledge until like a couple years ago, and I have an 11-year-old son. So if I could go back in time, I would definitely uncircumcise him. Even if he gets made fun of. There's a guy that talks about this years ago. He said that women's definitely it goes up your brain and your spine. What's your opinion? I feel like it definitely gets stored somewhere. So like I just said, I have an 11-year-old son. So my first boyfriend, I was with him when I was 14. So I was with him for like 4 years. And I don't want to share too much, guys. But basically, I met my son's father and got pregnant, and my son now has more characteristics, even looks like him. So my ex-boyfriend definitely looks like his dad. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. And it kind of like low-key pisses me off because I don't like my ex-boyfriend. But yeah, it's crazy. Kids are definitely a blessing, and they're definitely a spiritual lesson. They teach you a lot about yourself.
That's a fact.
They're like little copies of yourself in every good way and bad way.
On me, bro. So it's like, my bad, y'all. I'm back. So, like I said, y'all, this is a very divine download with a female who is giving us honest answers. You heard, and I respect that shit. You heard. I respect you for real.
I'm nervous. This is my first time ever
Can
going
you
on.
mute this? Mute this.
It just muted.
Mute that. Someone said, my nigga Jay, okay.
I already talked to him.
Causes over sexual. Absolutely, Jay. You
Yeah,
heard?
and it throws off her emotional
Trust me, bro.
hormones.
This is why I said the sexual warfare is real. Okay, y'all? They line us up since soon as we touch down this earth realm, the sexual warfare is real, family, because if they keep you in your root chakra, you never truly can exist in your higher chakras, in your higher light forms. All right, you can never exist in your frequency above your heart chakra because you're constantly in your root chakra. Okay, so for instance, let's say you walking outside, right? This is how you know 90% of men are living within a root chakra. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You're walking down the street, you see an attractive woman, and the first thing you think is like, damn, I want to fuck her. Damn, she got some nice titties. Damn, she got a nice ass. If you walk past most women and this is your first thoughts that you think, you are existing in your root chakra, family. And this is a direct correlation with us being circumcised. Okay, you have the head. This is some real. Honestly, this conversation is truly for all my males. This is why I had a female on here. Any females that may bum across this podcast, you're just getting divine knowledge and you know how to move when your man is trying to practice semen retention. But like I said, the penis head being exposed is very detrimental to the sexual energy when it comes to the fifth elements. This is how you destroy people. I'm gonna keep repeating it. This is the sexual warfare. We talk about spiritual warfare, mental warfare. Nobody truly talks about sexual warfare though. You heard? And how these devils circumcise us when we first come on this physical realm, and they take that skin, family. This is what's so even crazier though. They take this foreskin that they take from us when we babies. They take the penis skin and they use this shit for fucking makeup. They use these foreskins for regenerating their skin cells. All right. This also has to play with spiritual steam, adrenochrome. All right. Like I said, stem cell rejuvenation, where these people is taking these aborted fetuses and injecting this shit in their body to try to strengthen their cells. This is some real shit, family. When all you need to do is change your diet, do your 3 days of fasting, okay? The Most High in the good book said that regardless of what you do, the Most High will rebuild your temple. All right, family? And when it comes to Jesus destroying the temple, when he got mad at all the looters and shit like that, this has to do with a cellular level war. All right, parasites within the body. Okay, you'll realize when you fast for 3 days, just like Jesus said, I will destroy this temple and rebuild it in 3 days. He was talking about the physical body. All right, family. He was talking about how you could do whatever to your motherfucking physical body, but if you tap into the Most High in the name of Yeshaya and Yeshaya, if you tap into the Most High, ahaya. This is why if you look at certain Indian powwows, what was they doing? What was they saying? They were saying ahaya, ahaya, ahaya. This is the name of the Most High. I am what I am. But if you tap in with the Most High and you strengthen your cells and stop eating for 3 days, you are able to rebuild your temple just within 3 days. You could have the craziest disease. You tap into the sun, lay in the motherfucking earth, you could rebuild your temple in 3 days. You understand? Huh? So this is what this shit is about, man. This is some real shit, bro. And the thing is,
these people want to hear you freestyle.
Yo, these people want to hear me. Who? You? Are we live on two different things?
3,000 people live. They waiting. They've been talking to me the whole time.
Damn, we've been live. I'm live on like 4 different pages. My bad, y'all. I'm on my spiritual page right now. We tapping into semen retention, NOFAP,
I'm about to email them your song right
and sexual warfare. All right, how they destroy a people, destroy a culture with sexual energy, man. This is why most females who even become rappers or hip hop artists, they gotta shake their ass first. They gotta pop their ass, bro. Any bitch who's been got any song, you feel me? On any billboards have twerked their ass, bro. It's a spiritual warfare. When we look at ancient cultures, most females, most queens were rulers. All right. When we look at the universe gives birth to stars and planets. Anything giving birth is connected to some type of feminine energy. You understand?
I understand.
That's some real shit, bro. Everybody that we see, most people that you have seen on this physical realm has came through a divine female, has came through that portal, we like to say. Unless they're a cyborg, unless they're a clone, unless they're a robot. Word. Jay Chosen said, I know this was meant for me to hear. Y'all have already brought up 3 things I randomly heard this week. I'm telling you, bro, this shit's some real shit. This some real shit, dog. Somebody said freestyle, put on a beat. I gotta hear a beat,
though. They want to hear you, babe.
Trust me, nigga, I got raps for days, bro. Let me hear a good beat. I'll freestyle some fire shit.
Just email them your song. They want to hear you. They're waiting. They're like, oh, he said he coming.
Oh, yeah. Y'all lit. Okay, I see the chat over there.
Coming. There's 3,000
oh, okay, I see. Oh, shit.
They come sing for them. Rap, babe.
Hold on. Y'all live over there. Let me end this live. They got it. Then. Look. All right, let me end this live on my shit, and then I'll come over there.
Look, he just got it. He said, I just got it.
All right, I'm gonna end this live, and then I'll come over there with y'all, yo. Yo, shout out to all the Fifth Element University people. Yo, I fuck with y'all, man. Like I said, it's a lit night tonight, Friday. We got the strawberry moon. Tomorrow's a good day to pick strawberries and berries if you're tapped into the land and shit like that. But like I said, y'all, I hope you guys grasp on some of the information that we talked about when it comes to semen retention and NOFAP and sexual warfare. And stay ready. You never got to get ready. Stay dangerous out there in them streets. And peace, love, and energy. Peace, y'all.